Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Esty Besties Podcast. This is Bryn. It is bright and early on a Friday morning. It is actually December 29th, meaning this episode will come out on New Year's Day, which is very exciting. So obviously we have to go with the trend here and do a little New Year's episode. Trying to stay away from like the corny, New Year, new me, girl walking up the steps type of thing, but we're just gonna recap and talk about what we can maybe do to set ourselves up for success in the new year. So I know it's been a minute. Obviously, my last episode was some updates. I don't even know how long, it was like weeks ago at this point. I filmed another episode on Thanksgiving, finally now just getting the chance to like sit down and edit. Super busy morning this morning. New Year's is this weekend. I'm like trying my best to get caught up before the new year, but that kind of goes hand in hand with like what I want to talk about in this episode is like the way that your life is going. The chaos in your life sometimes doesn't line up with like a rebirth or like a new beginning or whatever. Like right now I am not ready for a new beginning. I'm still trying to like wrap up all the old things. So let's just dive right into it today. Let's talk how to decompress from this last crazy ass year and how to set yourself up for success in this new year, Miss 2024. In 2024, yes, I am still that girl. Oh, by the way, I got a new coffee machine for Christmas. Not sponsored at all, but it's called the Terra Cafe, and it is 10 out of 10. Like, I'm drinking this latte right now, and it tastes like Starbucks. Like, it actually tastes like Starbucks. And it's just milk, sugar, and coffee. I just love that you can choose your own coffee beans. You can select, like, whatever quality of bean you want, whatever roast you want. And this stuff is 10 out of 10. So, cheers me if anyone's drinking a coffee, listening in the morning, drinking a wine, listening at night. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I am happy to be back with you guys. Let's take a sip. The only negative of that is it's so good that you like literally chug it. And you guys know I'm not a coffee chugger, but that one, different. Ooh, I just saw 222 on the screen. Okay, cool, let's get it started. So, let's talk how to decompress from this past year and how to set yourself up for an amazing year ahead. Today, we're not going to talk about all of those crazy, unrealistic expectations, diets, goals, all this stuff, but we're gonna actually break down like what we can do to prepare for advancement in whatever category you are looking to improve in. I feel like 2022 was all about like the dreams and like thinking about what you wanted. 2023 was like making it happen, like the hustle mode, the grinding your gears, like nonstop, like that type of thing. I feel like 2023 was that. 2024, I feel for me and a lot of people around me is just like this level up year. And I know I sound so freaking corny saying that, but I just feel like 2024 is like the fruition of everything. I love the numbers, 2024, the all even numbers. It just sounds good. It flows. 2 + 2 = 4. Like, it just, I don't know. I might be delusional, but I feel like this is our year, you guys. Whatever you were thinking about in 2022, 2021, 2020, working towards 2022, 2023, it's now going to come alive in 2024. And I just can't wait. At least for me personally, I am so looking forward to this new year. But as much as I want to not fall into the category of like restarting my life, like doing this whole new rebirth, it is a nice excuse to process, let things go, and then bring more things to light. So essentially a rebirth, a awakening of sorts. Like, it's just the perfect excuse to manifest that into your life. So first step for me for the end of the year is a recap, whether that be journaling. You could do a video diary. I really want to do that this year, where I just like sit here and just talk about like everything that happened this year. You could do it right on your notes app, whatever it is. I do kind of a mix of them, but One, it's good to do that to remember everything. Like, think about 20 years from now, you can find your old journal, your old video diaries, and it's just going to be really cool to be able to look back on. I don't know if that's just a me thing, but that's something that I really look forward to in the future of my life, and I wish that I had done all of the years of my life and given myself that recap so that I could look back and be like, wow, we thought we were doing bad, but we were actually doing great. So it's good to be able to look back on. Oh, or wow, I was doing really fucking bad and I didn't even know how much better my life was about to get. Either way, it's good to look back on. And also good for the memory up here and being able to remember nostalgic memories. Also, it helps you just overall process like what just happened to you. All the things that you've been through this year. You can, I feel like writing it out, talking it out, they really help you process it. They help you get past things or make more sense of things is what I like to think. As you're writing it out, you just kind of let your brain get into that state of just openly sharing. And the cool thing about a journal is you're sharing with no worry about the opinion of other people reading it. So those are always where your true feelings come out and where you kind of make everything make sense. So definitely do a little recap for yourself, whatever that feels like for you. And if it's something that you want to film and then just delete right away just to process and you don't care about remembering it, like that's fine too. But find time to sit with yourself, be at peace, and just decompress from the crazy year that we just had, because it honestly I feel like was crazy for everyone. Every single person collectively that I talk to, whether it be clients, friends, family, they're like, yeah, this year was insane. So then once you recap your year, journal, diary, whatever, that gives you the ability to figure out like what things are still lingering, like what situations have you not let go of, what people are you still holding on to. Like really analyze from your writing, from your breakdown, like what are you doing, basically. Like ask yourself as if you're your own therapist, like what am I doing? And then if you have lingering energy towards certain places, go through and communicate your feelings, whether it be to a person, to yourself, to your therapist. Like really be able to break it down and try to process so that you can let go. Yes, let go. Let go of whatever you need to let go of. What's done is done. We are closing the door, locking the door, and throwing away the key to anything that we need to get rid of, whether it be people, habits, whatever. We're done. We're done. What's for you, sometimes it's hard to see in the moment, but it's always abundantly clear. When you get to that point where you actually have what's for you, you're able to look around and know like, wow, that was so clear of what I needed to do or what was for me, and I just was for some reason, not seeing it. But it's always abundantly clear. You just have to trust in yourself, trust your intuition, trust yourself that you have your back and that you know what's best for you and you know what is best for this life that you have. You are the only person that truly cares about how your life is going. Like nobody else. I mean, obviously the people that love you, they want to see you live a good life, but like it's your life. They're living their life. I try to stay away from being inherently selfish, but this whole ideal of not prioritizing yourself or thinking about what's best for yourself or whatever is just, you got to do it. You got to really sit down and say, why am I doing what I'm doing? Who am I doing it for? And how is it benefiting me? Easy. Ask yourself those 3 questions and you'll have an easy answer to anything you're worrying about. And another little tip here, make pros and cons lists if you're trying to figure out cutting people off, getting rid of habits, whatever it is. Make a list, pros and cons, super easy. Do it on a whiteboard so you can just like move them around if you have to. And just figure it out. Like you're the only one that can figure it out. People can give you advice, but at the end of the day, most people's advice are biased towards what they would do, obviously. So know yourself, learn yourself, know how to communicate, know how to process, and know how to manifest and move forward and bring new things. This is feeling really preachy, but it's the new year. We gotta do what we gotta do. Okay, so once you recap, now we get into the actual setting of the goals. So first things first, when it comes to like yearly goal setting, is to think about, like, what are your priorities? Like, everyone's priorities are different. Some people, it might be their health and fitness journey. Some people, it might be their family, growing a family, having kids. Some people, it might be building a career. Some people, it might be getting a partner and building a love relationship. Some people, it might just be finding peace. Some people, it might be financial stability. Like, there's a million different priorities that could be yours. So first you got to figure out, what are my priorities? Like, what are the things that I want to work on this year, and not just the superficial, like, where everyone else is pushing me towards, like, oh, I need to go to the gym, I need to eat healthier, I need to do XYZ. Like, that might not be something that's going to be fulfilling to you. Right now, I would love to work out more, but it is not my priority. Like, I'm not that concerned with it. However, building my career, extremely concerned about the priority of building my career. So that's me knowing myself, that's me knowing what's going to fulfill me and what, like, I'm working towards in this year. But know yourself and figure out what your priorities are first. If you need to categorize them, make a list, rank them, whatever, do what you got to do to figure it out first. And, like, I know I keep saying this, but, like, write shit down. Like, have a journal, have a whiteboard, have your notes app. Do the organizational things that you need. I know not everyone is, like, a writer. If you're a drawer, if you're someone who likes to talk, like, you need to be giving yourself an outlet to, express what you're thinking. So we've already recapped the year. We've already, decompressed, analyzed. But at the end of that, you need to make sure you have a clear mind in order to set your goals. So what I like to do, I'll light a candle, I'll get my journal out, I'll get a new pen set, I'll print out pictures, like, I'll basically set this whole little, like, vibe for myself and really romanticize the goal setting experience. So, like, whatever your goal is, for example, if you are someone who is working towards financial freedom or financial success, while you're setting your goals, if a lot of your goals are about career, money, that type of thing, lifestyle, whatever, sit with some, like, different gold crystals, some different abundance crystals, like, sit with some abundance crystals, sit with some cash around you, like loose cash, light a gold candle, wear something really fancy. Like, you gotta do something to kind of, like, invite that energy in. Like, invite that energy. That is what I'm looking for. Like, I want to bring that in. If you're looking for love, sit with some rose quartz, give yourself a nice bath with rose petals and do it while you're in the bath. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm having trouble coming up with specific examples, but create that environment and invite that energy in that helps you manifest, like, the goals that you're actually going towards. Another thing I like to do is create my vision boards. I know I talk about this a lot on these episodes, but I'm just a very visual, creative, bring it to life type of person. And my favorite thing about a vision board is being able to pull it out, look back at it, and say, wow, I really have this now, and I really visualized it, and that was, like, the creation of it. I still look back at my vision boards. Like, I made one when I was in esthetician school. It was like a project, actually, we had to, but I still look back at it and I'm like, wow, I actually manifested I'm literally living the life that I manifested a couple years ago, and that's pretty insane. And I don't think it would have fully happened if I hadn't had such a clear vision and breakdown of, like, what I wanted to a T. Like, I'm talking exact details, like, exactly what I wanted. And I give a lot of credit to that, for the reason that I was able to do such a thing. Okay, so lastly for goals, so I just want to emphasize, set realistic goals. And that doesn't mean your dreams have to be dampened or weakened, but know, like, what is realistic for yourself. Know your determination, know your willpower, know your lifestyle, know your capabilities, and set goals within those parameters. Because, for example, me, like, I can't say, okay, this year I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Because realistically, I probably will not lose 20 pounds this year. Maybe 10, but, like, 20 pounds is a stretch for me. I don't have the lifestyle to be able to work out like that and whatever. So set realistic goals. If you make them too unrealistic, they just become unachievable, and humans are weird in that way, where if we don't make that exact goal happen, and it's like a stretch goal, it's like a dream goal, if we don't make that happen, we tend to give up on everything. So I don't know, something about humans, we like to just like bask in our failure, and when we fail one thing, we're just like, we just kind of give up on the rest of them. So set those small term realistic goals so that you are able to achieve them and feel confident that you can achieve the next one. Think of it like little baby stepping stones, but give yourself the credit that they're these big wins, big stepping stones, because it is really hard to change your lifestyle. It's hard to make new habits, create, make goals come to life. So break it down as small as possible so that you feel more achieved and more confident to tackle the next goals. Okay, so lastly, I just want to talk about burnout, because to be honest, I am burnt out as we speak. I was up until 2 a.m. last night just finishing the list that I had to do, and I looked at it this morning and I feel like I didn't even make a dent in it. I've been working I'm talking 6 clients a day, 6 days a week. Like, I've been working like crazy. Have not really been eating, haven't been like feeding my body the nutrients that I need, not even drinking enough water. Like, I am just not in the place that I would like to be at the end of the year to close off the year. But that's why I didn't want to make this episode super like overly like goals, manifest success, like whatever, because realistically I'm just like not there right now. I had to literally force myself to, get up this morning. Not even force myself, I have no choice, but I had to force myself to, get cute this morning, come in early, film the podcast, whatever. And I am like honestly so burnt out. Like, I had to tell a client this morning, like, that I was gonna squeeze in. I was gonna come in at 7 a.m. this morning, and I had to tell her, I was like, I think I might die. Like, I think I might die. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. And she was like, no, girl, like, you do not need to die over my lashes or whatever. But I'm just painting the scene that, like, right now I'm trying to not be hypocritical in my, like, goal setting, manifesting, whatever, because right now I have not been doing the things that I, like, normally would be in order to set goals, wrap up the year, whatever. So all of these things that I'm talking to you about, I am also convincing myself of doing, and this podcast, this episode is kind of like forcing me to do the things that I would normally do that I don't feel like I have energy for now. So we're doing it, you guys. But to be honest, I'm extremely burnt out right now, and I'm just trying my best to like finish off the year and launch into 2024 as good and successfully and happy and at peace as possible. This past year drained me, but not necessarily in a bad way. Like, it was a good year. I look back, lots of wins, lots of losses, but like the losses I feel were lessons learned, and I don't feel super bad about the things that did happen. But this past year, guys, it drained me. I think it drained everyone, but it drained me. Like, I am so tired. So many lessons learned, so many level ups, like even like small level ups. It just felt like X something out, move on to the next, X something out, move on to the next. It was just a constant cycle of just lessons and then level ups, and I feel like that was just one big test. But you have to just remember that everything happens for a reason. I know that's corny, I know it's annoying to hear, but everything truly happens for a reason. So when you are analyzing this past year, when you're recapping, when you're setting your goals for the next year, just remember it is all a journey. Like, you may have really tough things happen to you in this next coming year. You may have really great things happen to you in this next coming year. Just know that whatever is coming, whatever is happening is a flow. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, and a lot of the times the downs are just kind of preparing you for that up, and you just gotta ride the ride, you know what I mean? You just gotta ride the ride. But just know in the back of your mind that it's all for a reason. When you finally accept that, you're able to process things a little bit better. You're able to move on from bad things. Like, I don't let small bad things that happen really, really, really fuck me up, essentially, because I might for like a day or for an hour or whatever, but I have come to terms with the fact that things happen for a reason, and you just gotta like keep it pushing, basically, and don't let these bad negative things that are happening ruin your projection of success that you've set yourself up for the whole time. you got your back, I've got your back, and we've all got each other's backs. I don't know about you guys, but I literally feel like this major just upgrade that we are all about to launch into together. I just feel like everyone is on this trajectory up. We've all been through a lot as humanity this past year, just as human beings, but in our personal lives as well. Like it's been a crazy past couple of years, but I do feel like this year is all gonna come together for us. We're gonna have a nice fresh start, and we're gonna be able to collaborate and lift each other up, especially as women. Like I just feel like we're a little circle and nobody can fuck with us. I didn't even have this written as a note for today, but I just wanted to throw in there a little tangent about confidence. I feel like everything that I'm talking about and everything just in life all comes down on like how confident you are, how much you know yourself, how much you love yourself. Like the whole energy of your life will be changed when you really feel truly confident with yourself and in love with yourself. Being able to release things, being able to know that there's better things out there for you, is only possible if you feel like you deserve them. So like me personally, I feel like I deserve the world. I know I deserve the world. I know that I am destined to live a beautiful, fruitful life because I'm kind. I believe in good karma. I believe in bad karma too, but I believe I have good karma. I'm dedicated, I'm hardworking, and I like and gravitate towards nice things, and I know that I will be able to create that life for myself, because I'm confident. Nobody can take that away from me. And if you asked me 5 years ago if I was confident, I would have probably lied and said, yes, I'm confident, but I didn't really like love myself. I didn't think I was beautiful. I didn't, whatever. So now I will never talk badly about myself in that way anymore. I've completely changed like the level of where my kind of, I don't want to say consciousness, but just my like overall understanding of myself, and understanding that what you believe about yourself is what other people are going to see about you. So in order to set yourself up for this next year, really also analyze like where you are at with your personal confidence and personal relationship with yourself. Like look at that and make sure that you are together with yourself. Make sure that you are on the same page with yourself, and make sure that you are your own biggest fan, essentially. Because if you're not, who else is going to be? Like you're going to have supporters, you're going to have friends and family that love you and like can help you make decisions, but at the end of the day, it's all on you. So figure out where you're at with your confidence. Figure out what things you could do to help build your confidence, whether that be, you know, actually maybe we'll make that a whole separate episode, is like building confidence. But yeah, so just wanted to throw that in there and kind of emphasize like how much my personal life has changed since I've really worked on building my confidence and like loving myself truly, and really truly knowing that I am going to accomplish success no matter what it takes, because I believe in myself and I am the writer of my own book. Okay, so all right, that is all for today. I don't want to do too long of an episode because I think I'm going to release the other episode that I've been sitting on for a couple weeks this same week. So we're going to keep it nice, short, and sweet. Just wanted to give some tips on how to recap your year and how to set yourself up for a beautiful and successful 2024. I'm excited. I hope you guys are all doing something super fun or super relaxing this weekend. I know I was going more for the fun side at first. I was like, ooh, we're gonna go on a trip, we're gonna do fun stuff. And then a couple days ago I was like, you know what, I just need to chill. So we're gonna go spend time with family and just relax in the Poconos and just kick our feet up, have some drinks, and just chill out. So because I know myself and I know that that is what I need right now, and I do not need to be going out, spending money, and getting fucked up at the club. So let's close this off. Thank you guys for tuning in with me this year. That's so crazy. It's about to be a whole new year. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Anyone that's listened to these episodes, like, thank you so much. You don't understand. I have so many good things planned for 2024 for all things DeCourcy Beauty Lounge, Esty Besties, the whole shebang. So if you're not tuned in, now is the perfect time. We are about to take off, baby. 2024. Okay, so we're gonna close off with our affirmation card pull. We're gonna do 3. Should we do 3? Yeah, let's do 3 cards. And these cards are gonna be affirmations that we need to take with us in 2024. Sorry, these are gonna be the cards that we need to hear, that we need to take with us in 2024. Okay. Ooh, all right. So we got my wildest dreams are coming true. We have today I will think about all that I am instead of all that I am not. And we have I owe it to myself to do all the things that I dream of. Okay, interesting. We got 2 about dreams. My wildest dreams are coming true. I owe it to myself to do all the things that I dream of. And they all really go perfectly. I feel like all the affirmation cards are just like inherently good. You're not gonna pull a bad one, but it's just crazy that they all kind of like smudge together the way that they need to. So I love those for us today, you guys. I love those. Just a little emphasis on keep dreaming. You owe it to yourself to pursue your dreams and to make things happen. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. Build that confidence, baby. Love yourself. Release all this shit from the past. Let that bad energy go. Let that new energy come in. Set those goals. Spend time with yourself. Know yourself. Love yourself. Oh my God. In true Gemini nature, I am preaching again, but let me wrap it up. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you for spending this past year with me, rocking it out. I can't wait for what this new year brings for all of us. I am wishing you guys all happy holidays, lots of love, lots of peace, lots of happiness, lots of success in this new year, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. As usual, you can find me on all social media at DeCourcy Beauty, at DeCourcy Beauty Lounge, and at Esty Besties Podcast. We are on TikTok at DeCourcy Beauty as well. And my website's decourseybeauty.com, decourseybeautylounge.com. And what am I missing? I don't know. Everything's always linked in my bio. So thank you again for tuning in. I love you guys so much. And I will see you next time.